Hey guys, welcome back. 104th Maverick checking in with another video. This time we're back in the Harrier. We're looking at how to come to a safe stop on the carrier once we've came into land. I've seen a lot of people struggling with the brakes and saying that they're having problems staying in the same place on the carrier, or they're rolling off after a certain amount of time. So I thought I'd throw this video together quickly just to give a quick demonstration of how to come to a stop safely and how to stay in the same position once you're on the carrier as well, because I'm not having any trouble in single player or in multiplayer. On the 104th server we do an awful lot of carrier operations with the Harrier now. In fact, 104th guys pretty much, if we've got a carrier in the mission, we always spawn from that and take off and come back into land on the carrier. So we're not having any problems with the brakes or rolling off the ship. So I'll do this quick demonstration for anybody that's struggling so that they can have the same enjoyment that we're having. So we're coming at the groove now. We're going to set the parking brake on at the moment, guys. We've got a good amount of power on, so we're not going to lock it in the idle position, which you have to watch out for. So we're going to set the parking brake up now. You don't have to do this though. If you want, you can go onto the toe brakes as soon as you land. But I just thought I'd do this demonstration to just show you that you can come into land with the parking brake already set. The best thing to do is actually match your ground speed as best you can with the actual carrier, with how fast that's going. In the video, the carrier's going 20 knots. So the Tarawa in front of us here is doing 20 knots. So on the left hand side of the HUD you see that there's the marker for the angle of attack, which is currently around about 7 or 8. And then you see the speed, we're doing 40 knots ground speed. That's coming down now to 37, 36, 35. So we want to try and match that ground speed with the speed that the boat's doing, which is 20 knots. So we're all set up for a safe landing. Our anti-skid is in the nose wheel steering position, so you see NWS in the bottom right of the HUD there. I think that's where a couple of guys might be going wrong. They're coming into land in the cast with anti-skid set to cast, and maybe that's having some sort of effect on the brakes. So just make sure you're in the nose wheel steering position. Right now we're just looking to just slow down a little bit. We've already selected the hover stop nozzle. We've got a rad alt set. We're currently at 160 feet. We're looking for 120 feet above the sea here. So just looking to drop down a little bit from 150 feet. Watching the ground speed now, you'll see on the left of the HUD there, S is 32, that's our ground speed, it's 32 knots. Looking to just bring that back a little bit with some nose up. Always keeping the witch's hat in control above the horizon as we're slowing down. Nozzle is 82, we're not moving the nozzle at all. Trying to keep our workload to a minimum. Remember, in the Harrier, when you're coming into land on the carrier, guys, workload kills, alright? So you want to set yourself up with trim, nozzle, everything. You want to be as set up as possible, so at this point right now your workload is at a minimum. So right now we're looking for 120 feet. We're slightly high, slightly off to the left as well. We've got just a gentle wind coming in from the left, so we're just offsetting just for that. Looking at 120 feet now, so now we're matching up our speed. We've got our altitude, check. I beam the landing spot, check. Looking for our speed, 20 knots, check. So all three's looking good. Now we're drifting over to the right, looking for 50 knots as we come over the ship here, guys. Sorry, 50 feet, not 50 knots. There we are, 50 knots over the deck. Looking for the tram line. Ground speed still good at 20 knots. Nose down a little bit, I can feel the aircraft slowing down. Nose up, just back for that. Ground speed again, coming down on the tram line, committing to the descent, down, it's set on the brakes. Alright, so our parking brake is set. Now we're going to set our toe brakes on. So on the toe brakes, water to the off position, and we're going to release the parking brake now once we get the nozzles forward, guys. Okay, this is a really important step to remember. If you set it in the air, remember to release it at this stage or it won't work later on. So the nozzles are forward. We're going to clear the primary landing spot now. Nose wheel steering to high, slinger right at 180. In no hurry to do this, guys. Taking our time doing this, okay? We don't want to become a casualty. We've done all the hard work. We don't want to go into the drink. It looks cold down there. So nice and easy. No hurry to do this. And nose wheel steering high again for a nice little right hand 90-degree turn to line up with the red line. Toe brakes. Stop. Throttle to idle. And set parking brake. And there we go, guys. We're living the dream. We're on the boat. We came into land. We weren't rolling on the tram line when we came into land. We stayed in the same position. We'd done a good job matching up our ground speed, which really helped. But now that we're parked, the engine's shutting down now, canopy open, taking in that sea air, that black sea air, bros, living the dream. And we're not moving, we're not going anywhere. Now, some of you might be saying, yeah, Maverick, but the boat's not pitching very much. Well, I've done this on heavy pitching decks, guys, and you still stay in the same position. So I think some of the people, there you go, look, the boat's doing 19 knots, 19 and a half, 20 knots, and we're not moving. We're solid as a rock. Alright, guys, so hopefully we'll see you on the USS Tarawa very soon now that you got this figured out. Take care. Catch you next time.